All right, halftime, Notre Dame, Arkansas. We picked the wrong game because Notre Dame 42, Arkansas 13. Looks like Arkansas is ready to quit. Boo Birds are out as they should be. Opening line before we get into this, and this is Hit the Books, brought to you by FanDuel. And we're part of the Hammer Betting Network alongside the man, the myth, the legend himself, Joey Knish. I'm Brad Powers. Barbara Alberts is with us producing behind the scenes. Let's just get to it. Looks like the opening second half line, 3.5. I'd lay with Notre Dame. Wouldn't you? They get the ball first.
They get the ball first.
I think Arkansas quits. Pittman's fired. They got to bye next week. He's done.
Yeah, no, I mean, I would only let. This is one though when you got a 30-point lead here.
Yeah, I know they're gonna put stuff away, but I will say this: with Notre Dame, remember it was a close quarterback competition. Yeah, and last week when they're up on Purdue, they kept running the offense with Minchie in there. So
no, that I like that angle. No, I agree. I don't know.
We're not gonna make it a best bet, but I would lean Notre Dame here. They get the ball first. They've scored 14 touchdowns in the last 15 drives with CJ Carr behind center. Yep. 14 touchdowns. But I mean, this looks like Jaden Daniels LSU's offense under Mike Denbrock, the OC, a couple years ago. I mean, they're just, I don't know if they can make improvements defensively. I don't think anybody's on their schedule beating them. More importantly, though, let's talk our best bets.
Let's talk. All right, real quick. 90 seconds until the half ends. Anything second half, Ohio Bowling Green?
Yep, I was going to get to that. I haven't followed it close enough. What do you like there?
I would lean I would like. I know we were kind of in on a bad number on Monday. Here's what I did on the -9.5 that we played Monday. I middled some. I re-upped at 7, so I'm going to let my -7 ride. I middled the -9.5 position on Monday, so we'll track it for record purposes. We'll keep the tracking, but if you bet, the 9.5, I don't mind a plus 3.5 here on Bowling Green for the second half. They're moving it pretty well. Both teams moved it. Drew Pine had a pick 6. So again, that's how I'm
big
playing.
Shocker there.
Yeah, I'm letting my -7 position ride, and then I'd middled out to the -9.5, which is effectively like Bowling Green plus 11.5. So again, both teams moving it. Think Ohio missed a field goal. They got some kicking game issues. Missed a field goal right at the end of the half. Total yardage a little skewed because of the pick 6, but yeah, just a back and forth there. I think it lands somewhere in range.
Mr. Blue Horseshoe texted me just now. He says Bowling Green lost another really good defensive starter in the first quarter.
There you go. Their defense did not look good. Ohio, I mean, both teams were moving it, but
yeah, good play by Tent there. Sneaky over there. Both teams decimated on defense. Let's pay the bills quick before I get into it. Because I'm pretty animated, so let me get to pay the bills. Right now, obviously, we're sponsored by FanDuel, and the college football season is delivering weekly showdowns you don't want to miss. Right now, all customers on FanDuel can score a 50% profit boost for this week's big matchup on campus. The Crimson Tide of Alabama roll into Athens, Georgia for the first time in 10 years and take on the Georgia Bulldogs. The Bulldogs haven't beaten Alabama in more than 20 years at home. Only one win in their last 10 matchups against Alabama. Can they get the job done? Market says no. But here's how the FanDuel works, that profit boost. You can place a bet on the game. Apply your profit boost. Enjoy boosted winnings when your bet hits. And the best part, you get paid instantly when you win. You can use your boost on bets like spreads, totals, team props, and so much more. Don't wait. Visit FanDuel.com/hitbooks to download the app. Boost your next bet on this week's marquee game between the Crimson Tide and the Bulldogs. Disclaimer, you must be 21 plus and present in select states for Kansas and affiliation with Kansas Star Casino or 18 plus and present in DC, Kentucky, or Wyoming. Often required bonus digit is non-withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit fanduel.com/RG. Call 1-888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut or visit mdgamblinghelp.org in Maryland. Hope is here. Visit gamblinghelpline.ma.org or call 1-800-327-5050 for 24/7 support. Massachusetts or call 1-877-8-HOPE New York or text HOPE New York in New York. That's the best I've ever done there. That's the quickest.
That was a good. Now that was rolling. That's what you got
Go ahead.
No, I just said, you got the touchdown Jesus blood flowing when you're going through them that quick.
Yeah. I don't know if the chat, I didn't have it on volume, but I was watching it closely. Was the Illinois player down? Because what I could see was he's flat on his back before the ball came out. Because that's the game-changing play. Obviously, we got a best bet plus 7.5. I mean, Illinois is going to score to go up 21-7. And now it's 14-10. A 10-point swing in the game. I'll look at the chat and see what they think. I don't want bias. I thought he was definitely down. Clearly down. I mean, I cannot. But what's the point of review if we're not going to get it right? All right. People are saying peer down, tough to reverse. All right, maybe I'm just hyped up. We got a ton of stats to get to. I want to chat with you. Is there any? There's back and forth games here. Louisville Pittsburgh's been back and forth.
That's been crazy. Nice TD, but right
17 nothing and 17-17, and then Pitt just scored, and now they're going to go up 10.
Yep. So that one's that nice touchdown there before half. So we'll take that. Last night, just as we're talking reviews, do you think that Florida State receiver caught that, Deuce Robinson?
No.
I don't think so either. There's been like some
I don't know what I think it's just they're getting clickbait. Clickbait. He didn't catch it at all. I mean, it was clear. I will say ACC, who I think is a shit conference, but man, that's good TV to get the inside there on that to go to the replay booth at the conference.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, for sure.
Great TV.
Every conference should have that.
NFL, everybody has to start adopting that. That is what we need. Yeah, that's great. What top three game of the season so far? I'd have Notre Dame, Texas A&M, that game last night, and then Georgia, Tennessee.
No disagreement. Speaking of ACC, 17-3 Wake Forest at half.
Yeah, that's the big time shocker score. Boy, Wake got a lot of money there. I mean, I haven't been impressed with Wake that much. That's the ACC though. I don't know. People are gonna be like, "Do you want to bet Virginia?" I don't actually. I want to bet Louisville next week. So, and they host Virginia. It comes down to if Miami takes care of business against Florida State, Miami's running away with it because I don't see anybody else. But did you see that one? The market did say Wake was the sharp play there, but I didn't see him. Obviously, 17-3.
No, I mean I was not. That was not. We do the money line round, Rob. That was not that was not on the short list. I will say I did not think Wake. I can see playing Wake at 14 or whatever, but I 3 points in the first half for Georgia Tech against that Wake defense.
I don't get it. What else is there? Back and forth game. Rutgers, Minnesota. Wasn't that like 14-0 Rutgers and 14-14? Now Rutgers up 21-14. That's a wild one there. Big game in the Big Ten. Neither team can ill afford us.
Yeah, Minnesota driving. I've tapped Minnesota live a couple of times in this one. Right. And so I don't know. There's some like plus 130, 140 out there. I don't think that's a bad bet right now.
Kansas, Cincinnati, back and forth, 2020. Good football. So far, it was advertised as by far the best weekend of the year, and so far it's delivered.
Yep.
Except fucking Arkansas. I mean, that just is so bad. Sorry. That's terrible.
I don't know
Anything
if
else?
Then we'll get to another game this season.
What's that?
I don't know if Syracuse is going to win another game this season.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good call by you.
This kid is rough.
Yeah, now you see why they went out and got Angeli post-spring.
Like they're toast. I mean, 24. They have no offense here. It wasn't a defensive team. I don't know. Maybe North Carolina. I don't know. That was one that I think you're okay. Everybody who went under on that win total has now been revived.
Blue Horseshoe says he has Notre Dame over 8.5 against me for a steak dinner at the Win. So, yes, you are correct, bud. He is a 10. You know why he's watching? Because he wants to see if he can get a sneak a play or two from us. So we'll see. We might have some FCS. I went crazy on the FCS board, so we'll see on that. But we got to get to the super chat here. We're limited on time. Daniel Rash, $5. Utah minus 12.5. Lots of injuries for West Virginia. I agree. There is,
but I
think the under is the better play. I like under 47.5. At our friends at
I do not think, and I know West Virginia's starting quarterback's out. I don't think Damp is healthy at all. So I don't think he was healthy in last week's game. The Knish moles, some friends of the show say he hasn't practiced all week. I'm not laying. I hear you, West Virginia, ton of injuries. I don't know if Utah can pass, and I'm not laying that kind of number on the road with a team that can't pass the football.
What about you? The total?
I could only the only thing is, I mean, this has come down now.
Yeah, about 2 points. For our friends at FanDuel are giving us 47.5. Uh-oh. Country roads.
Yeah.
I love it. No, I think West Virginia is very compromised offensively. If you want to go derivative, it came down, but I could even play in a West Virginia like under 16.5 team total. I don't see how they have much success offensively. Wagon Man 499, longtime listener, first time caller. Thoughts on Auburn game and Ole Miss game? I haven't got to the window on either one, unfortunately. I appreciate you. I'm gonna be contrarian. Everyone's been betting the over on LSU Ole Miss. What's your thoughts on that? 58. I didn't think it'd get that high.
Well, I mean, the Lane effect, right? The whole he's literally telling people to bet the over. And
I don't trust him.
No, especially not after the whatever game we didn't cover where he was, calling.
Oh, get your popcorn ready, and it's like 21-0, 10 minutes in the game against Alabama a couple years ago.
Yeah,
get your popcorn. Yeah, if you're a Roll Tide fan.
It's one I couldn't. And if
what about A&M Auburn? I lean over there. Under money's coming in over 51 for me.
I got nothing. I know. I don't have anything I need. I think the Auburn number was right on the spot. I don't want to play Auburn in this spot. I don't want to lay the number with Texas A&M. I know these are the big games of the day.
Well, they're not the biggest. They're the biggest in the next window. I think they're really good data points. Nobody wants to hear that, but I'm going to be watching them to see if I can extract some value for next week.
I'll say this. There's one book out there, market leading, book where people shift towards it. That's gone to a juice 2.5 on Ole Miss. I'm in N3 at LSU if we see it.
I agree with that. That would be my favorite bet of those two games. If you get to a 3, LSU for me. This Chambliss is getting too much love. He's going to face a real defense.
Well, I mean, from a great part of the country, great program, so it's hard for me to doubt him. But
where is Ferris State's in Michigan? We're at in Michigan.
It's actually on the way. He's actually from Grand Rapids, so it's like you might as well be in another
Grand Rapids. I'm not going to go there. Long story. I almost lived in Grand Rapids out of college. I almost took a job there. 6 inside, $10. Super chat. I have a $250 free roll on one of my sites. No parlays, only straight bets. App State plus 560 worth it. Any other recommendations? Well, obviously you're pretty sharp because when you get that free roll,
you want to go the plus money. Yeah.
Yep.
That one though,
that's a little much.
Yeah. I would go with something a little bit more,
Let's pull up the round, the money line round robin.
Northern Illinois was probably the favorite out of that. For
You ain't get much payout out of that though.
No, you're not. Arizona
taking money.
Yeah.
I heard Rufus's cruise on that one. Huge monster money there. I don't know. I can't get there at that current number. I haven't seen enough out of them. But man, that's down to 4. I never dreamed that it would get that low. Oof. If I woke up from a coma, I'd be laying it. And didn't know anything about the game. I made a bet on it early in the week. Thought I was getting a good number. Nope. Wrong again. I'm trying to think if there's another game. I don't know. We'll get back to that. But I think App State is too big of a dog.
Yeah.
That one. I'd go to the money line round robin, choose one of the shorter dogs that we got. What's the other one? I'm trying to think. What else do you got? San Diego State.
Yeah. We had Cal in there, Northern Illinois.
Yeah, Cal's a good one, I think. No? I just think there's variance to that game.
I agree with you.
All right. Back to the chat. Nicholas Lynn, $10. I haven't even looked at my bets. I'm so pumped my Irish finally look like we thought we would before the season. They still got issues defensively, but
yeah, everyone's got issues though. You know what I'm saying? Like this is not.
That is a good fucking point, man. I've been thinking that too. I'm like, well, the thing is, they got issues. Well, they've been playing real teams, so I think we're going to start to see today that a lot of teams across the country have issues.
Yeah,
because they're finally playing somebody. So I hear you. It just sucks that they got 2 losses. If they had 1 loss, this would be a Notre Dame podcast because we'd be talking bet them to win the title. Mixed emotions for BP, bet Arkansas. It is $1.99 from Jake here. I mean, I want win money. So I didn't expect that from Arkansas. I really didn't. I mean, that was pathetic. So I do like this Notre Dame offense. I thought, when's CJ going to have his freshman game? Maybe not anytime soon. John Wayne in the chat, $4.99. Any thoughts on Tennessee and Mississippi State? Over for me on that one. Where you at there? Oh, is there 7?
I was just
talking about it.
I know. They're
couple. Yeah, there's 7s.
Ones.
Oh no, I mean there's the Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. You want to go or no?
Man, what do you
No.
what do you think?
We need a bet on the show. I know you got a player prop. You want to go another one or no?
Do we got enough sevens out there to call it a 7?
Yeah, I mean, you want me? I'm not gonna name all the sports books, but hold on.
Right.
I'm gonna count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's enough.
Right. Yep. All right, fire it.
All right, Tennessee best bet -7 against Mississippi State. I know there's been nothing but love on Mississippi State. I don't know what they're buying. I know they beat Arizona State, but that was one good half, not a full 60-minute effort.
I agree. And I think this is listen. People are like, respect the market. We respect the market, but this is one gets to a key number. A little too much love for Mississippi State on this, and we backed Mississippi State. We love Mississippi State. Our biggest play of the year last year was BMVP. We're kiosking Mississippi State. So just think this is now you're buying like the top of the market on Mississippi State here against a C team that I don't know who's. I was not coming into the year like, oh, Tennessee. You're making a case.
Oh, they look legit.
They look really legit so far. Again, a Georgia game they should have won, and other than that, it's been all gas. So, yeah.
I'm a big change couple plays. What's the point spread?
Yeah.
Tennessee doesn't give up the 4th and 6 Gunner Stockton play, and they win the game. What's the spread? Keep in mind, Mississippi State scored a 3rd and long touchdown in the final minute a long touchdown to beat Arizona State. They blew the lead. People forget that, I guess. I don't know. I mean, what's the line if they don't get that, and that's a loss? Line's probably 10. Change 2 plays, and it's 10, which is what it was. Start of the week. All right. Cam Combs in the chat, 999. Appreciate you. Arizona State -2.5 last night. Got never in doubt. Thoughts on Big 12 after dark, Colorado, BYU. You and me pushed, which I said probably would happen. We didn't talk about that game. That was 17-0. I'm like, look, Knish has got me crushed. But I thought Arizona State was the better team. They blew some like goal line stuff. I know Hoover played. Oh, I feel bad for the guy. Yeah, make the bet 500-1 against the Heisman. It's already you can trash it. It's toilet paper after one night. So I feel bad. But
well, I think he had a 500-1 ticket for preseason. I think that he was just like saying, does it have a shot? And so it would have after last night, but now that's probably toast now. And
what about this BYU Colorado game, which leads us to another best bet? You want to go player props on this game?
Yeah, let's go. We're gonna go passing yardage in BYU, and I know Barb where she's at can't pull it up. So if you're with the show here following along, we're gonna go passing yardage. BYU, Colorado, late night. I think this is the latest kickoff tonight, 10:15. Yep. And we're going to go Mr. Caden Salter over 190.5 there. Go. You know what? I liked what I saw last week. It kind of has leaked out that he was quietly suspended, which was the whole Straub thing.
Okay.
So I don't think you're going to get any like QB, especially with one Straub choke that looked terrible a couple of weeks ago. Salter looked very good last week. I think the QB rotation is over. Gun to my, famous last words here when the Straub's playing the second series. But we're gonna go Salter over. I think he'll get the full boat of it. And if we do, I like the over a lot in that one. He was passing more last week. I don't think they're gonna lean on the run as much as they tried early in the season. Kind of like the over in general in that game. So I think we're getting a little bit of a cheap price there on the passing yardage over with under 200 yards.
I like it. I also thought that was a sneaky good move yesterday in the market on the side, wiping out all the 7s.
Yeah, I agree.
On Colorado. I actually lean on that. I know there's been nothing but BYU money all week. Nah, I did like what I saw a little bit out of Colorado. And we're not, just to show you, we're not all anti-Colorado. I bet them last week. They cashed. I wish I'd have taken that 7. Back to the chat. Benjamin Rash, another 999. Who would you rather be right now, Sam Pittman or Scotty Scheffler? Louisiana Raging Cajuns money line late. I'll start with the last part of that. I haven't deep dived into this game. It keeps flipping back and forth through, I know the ultimate key number of 0. But I would lean, if you're getting a plus sign with Louisiana, I can't lay points with Marshall on the road.
No, I'm with you. And I know the passing game's a disaster, but they're able to run the ball. I don't like Marshall in any facet. I think Marshall is very fortunate to win. Had a lot go right for them last weekend. So again, another road game they got to go in there. I'll actually, Benny, I'm going to join you on a little Lafayette
Best
here.
bet it? No, not at our friends, but there is as high as 2.5 in the market.
Yeah, there are some 2.5s out there.
We won't best bet it, but we do like Louisiana.
Yeah.
Dylan says Barry Horse, friend of the program. Do like Barry Horse, friend of the program. He's on Marshall, but there's been back and forth on that in the market, to say the least. Back to the chat. We got a few more. We got to get some likes though. Come on, we're doing this show. We're all fired up. Second half started. That Notre Dame line closed 5, so maybe people are listening, or maybe just the common sense was Arkansas is going to quit. The stands are going to empty. I mean, what a joke. I don't know. It's just so bad.
84.5 live total right now.
Under money came in again late.
Yeah, I know.
64.5 went closed 63.5. When will they learn? Notre Dame might get there themselves. Like last week. Going back to the chat. Best bet of the day from DT plus the points. Penn State, Oregon. His best bet of the day is Penn State. Oregon killed Montana State, Oregon State, Oklahoma State didn't cover versus Northwestern. Quarterback basically still a freshman a night, white out. The team thought to be down versus a national championship contender. Blowout. Where you at on this one? I think the market says that certainly Penn State's the side.
Yeah, market saying Penn State. And you know what? The more I looked into this one, I'm not going to lay anything pregame. Man, I would love, a cheap Penn State, something live. So this one I'll have on the screen.
Fumble? No. I think interception, Arkansas. Did he have it or no? I need it for Arkansas team total.
What'd you get? 23.5?
What, the team total?
Yeah, or
29.5. I'm dead.
Oh, man.
But we'll see. If I get an interception, a cheap score here, I'm okay. That's a fumble. I don't know. Whatever. Chat real quick. Who is that USC player, offensive lineman? Is he a center that's hurt? I did not see that. He was in a knee brace. Looks like he might be out for the season. That's a center. That's not good for USC. Is anybody in the chat watching that? We'll see.
I know they're left tackle. I think they're starting left tackle.
Center. Charles says center.
Center's hurt.
Yeah, that's not good. Boy, they gave it back to Notre Dame. I don't know. That was close. Oof. That hurts me. Somebody said Notre Dame's going to sit on it. They came out throwing. I mean, they're going to run offense.
I agree. I like your point there. When you got a QB, another QB, especially
and you got a young QB, they'll just keep going. Yeah.
And in this day and age, when you want to keep, like, you bring the second guy in there and you let him run offense.
What? I'm surprised. Love it, but keep in mind they're deep in backfield. Or what, are they going to play Price? I mean, but they did. Arkansas did get a stop.
No touchdown.
Ran a fake punt. This is what I mean, folks. This is unbelievable. They ran a fake punt. Yeah, they're gonna. It's style points. So
first to
this might be a team to start backing now. I mean, they might just be out for blood because they went on. This is about the time where they went on that run last year where they covered like 10 games in a row. This will be number 2. All right, looking back at the chat.
Ohio first and goal.
499. Any FCS also for the chat. Stop cashing bets early. I agree with that. Like, which one we cash? I mean, I'm super scared about this Illinois game. We'll see the Ohio score. Anything going on there?
They're in their first and goal right now.
All right, that'll be big for us. Try to get that. FCS. All right, I got a list. Let's see what's still available. We'll go later starts, just for those that are listening late. I don't mind Sacramento State minus 16.5. Don't mind that one. I wouldn't best bet it, but I don't mind that play there. That's a late time start, minus 16.5. I think they're starting to roll. First year coach, total new roster, brought in all those transfers, 4 stars and whatnot. They're just They're starting to get their act together. Should have beaten Nevada. I think that'll be it. I don't have a great feel for the Ivy League yet. Keep in mind they're only in their second game.
Yeah.
I think that's it. Tout Service gave out North Dakota State. First big play of the year, Tout Service. Laid 21.5. They just scored already. So South Dakota's terrible. I mean, they're still – I mean, South Dakota's bad. I know they've won a couple games in a row against literally non-scholarship teams, and they fucking struggled with them. So we'll see what happens there. You got anything closing thoughts? Has Barb got a best bet? No? Yes? She can respond in the chat. She doesn't want to jump in. Is there any other games we're missing? Oh, the Buckeye game we didn't talk about. Anything there?
Do you have a prop you liked in that one or no? You don't.
Not a prop because I thought about it a little bit more.
Yeah.
They might double even with the backup in there. They'll double.
Yeah.
Smith. I wouldn't mind. I like Ohio State's offense in the game. So I mean, what I bet personally was Ohio State team total. I know people are betting under. They're betting Washington. I think Washington's defense is compromised. So that's where I'm at there. You and I, let's try to cash our CLV trophy game. If you're watching last Friday's show, we bet Washington.
Yeah. Ohio touchdown, Illinois driving.
Yeah, looking good. I gotta promote. I can't bitch about the other people not promoting our stuff. I do have to promote this because I'm a big believer. What is he doing? CJ Carr. That's got to be a penalty. Tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Eastern, it's the pizza buffet. Rob Pizzola goes through the games one last time, tries to parse where the value still exists. Last 2 weeks, he's given out long shot, anytime touchdown bets. Jeremy Ruckert, Cam Sample. Check it out tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. That is on the YouTube channel. I want to say Hammer Network. What is that? That's on the Forward Progress channel?
Yeah, Forward Progress.
Who's writing this copy? Come on, you got to give okay, check it out 11 a.m. Where? YouTube out in the middle, Twitter? Where? I mean, shoot. On CBS? Come on. All right. Barb says she does not have a best bet. So that's going to close the show. Oh, we got one more. In at the gun, Jared Rudder, one of our best viewers. $3.33. Gophers versus Rutgers over 100. I'm kicking myself. That was a sneaky over. Yeah. I didn't bet. I think you got to be betting Rutgers games over. And why haven't we been betting it? We saw the first game of the season with the Ohio game. Boy, Duke's up 31-3. Oof, yeah, good night, Syracuse. Have you seen their schedule? You're right. I mean, they're going to be 3-9 team, which means they'll probably be 9-3. No, I'm joking. They're cooked. Vanderbilt. Did Vanderbilt get backdoored first half? I thought they were just
scored right at the buzzer, but Vanderbilt's driving again. There's literally like 3 touchdowns in the last 2 minutes. They kicked a field goal, so 31-21 at half.
Oh wow! Oregon Penn State first quarter under 10.5. I lean that way. I've gotten sent that from a couple people.
You like any? I saw at the chat asking any look aheads for the early market for next week.
I haven't even looked. Where are we at?
I know we talked Boise Notre Dame, but they pulled that one down.
Had to pull that down. Did you bet that?
Yeah.
Did you bet what I told you to bet?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good then.
Yeah.
So we're good. Because we're gonna have about 10 points of CLV there, aren't we? Yeah. So there we go.
That's all. That's the only one, and I didn't bet this yet. I think. And I'm just a glutton for this Michigan State team. I can't get but I want to see if the market comes out a little higher on that because people were betting Nebraska early. If the game was this afternoon, I would bet Michigan State.
All them games. They got like UNLV, Wyoming up and stuff.
Yeah.
Holy cow! We love FanDuel, but man, they're getting out early. They got like 20 games up. I got to get on it here. I got to start prepping early.
I know.
I agree with your Spartan take.
Yeah, I think
so if anyone's paying attention, you're still like you're half in the bag already, 6 beers deep already.
Yeah.
If you're paying attention, there you go. So if you're paying attention,
I agree. You know what? Just if you are dub bet, I'm just gonna bet the 12.5, and then I'll get a little bit more. I think to me anything over, I would have said 10.5 in that one.
I don't trust Nebraska.
No, not to lay that number. I know Michigan State defense bad, but come on. Vandy. Okay, so the look ahead. Let's play this game because it's pulled down.
All right.
Vandy.
I thought it was a little light.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Vandy was 11.5 versus Bama.
Yeah, it was light. I think 14-ish is where it's going to close. I'm pretty good at that. You can say all you want to say about, my best bets and stuff, win or not, but I usually know where the market's going about 85% of the time, I would say. That one, I think, it depends on, if Simpson gets hurt tonight and stuff like that, but right now, the way things are flowing, you got to also think, is Vanderbilt becoming a dead over team? Was that another sneaky one? Did somebody give out over or under on that one? I got to look. I thought somebody gave out a total on that game. Yeah. Mr.
Tent was on over.
Out over.
Yeah.
I thought somebody did. Good job, 10.
Yeah, that one's a dead nuts. They almost got their first half.
He's rebounding. He's on fire. There you go. Cross promotion. For all the bad things he says about me, I just turn around and say I say nice things about everybody. Except Sam Pittman. What a bum. All right. That'll do it. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. You just watched Hit the Books halftime special, part of the Hammer Betting Network, alongside the man, the myth, the legend, Joey Knish, producer Barb Alberts. I'm Brad Powers. We'll talk to you Monday at 5. See you guys.